30 seconds. Stop. All right, so we are pretty much done. What I would ask you to do right now, I'm going to give your microphone to Chef. What I would ask you to do is to step behind the podium over there. And you did, I just want to also point out that you asked me to tell you when there was a minute, and you asked me to tell you when there was 30 seconds up in the proceeding. So I was not interrupting your thought process. You said, okay, you wanted that, yeah. If you look up top there, you're going to see that there's a marker and a paper. And what I want you to do, just for the audience right now, I don't want you to say who you think it is. I want you to write it down. And there's a little cup right over here. This is very unscientific, but I want you to write it down there and place it in the cup. And then if you would come over here and have a seat. Thank you very, very much. Don't let anybody, when you write it down behind the podium, please. That's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. There are numbers at the bottom as well in front of you. And also numbers on, I'm sorry? Okay, that's fine. Rather than you did. Just checking my notes right now. When you're done, fold it up, please. And fold it up so that people cannot see through it by accident. Just place it in that cup. And the rest of you over there, once she gets it in the cup, good. Keep the cup up top, please. I want to be able to see it. Just leave it up on the podium. Yep, thank you. So the audience and everybody can see it. And come over here and have a seat. The rest of you can just relax for right now. We're done with you guys, but I do need you here because I'm not fully done with you guys. I'm going to give you this microphone. Now, it's not always easy. Yeah, it's not always easy to set up these tests. As you saw, as I asked some questions through here, there were some things that came up that are a little bit hard to pinpoint, to get it down. When you have that, it makes it very, very difficult indeed to try to figure out what the testing procedure should be. Now, I know most of you would look at this and say, wow, this was very, very loose. And it was. It was that way on purpose. There are numerous things, you know, in advance, I mean, the rules that have to state in advance what the ability is. As you saw, like I said, this is not always easy. We have to try to figure out exactly what it is that's a claim. I mean, is she sensing a missing kidney? Is it reading minds? Is it sensing emotions? Is she seeing a change in aura? Is she actually seeing a kidney missing through the body? We've got to worry about visual clues from not necessarily the target, but visual clues from people that are not a target. Sometimes they give things away. The time limit becomes a huge issue because Anita, you know, she agreed to 6 minutes. She would like to have even longer than 6 minutes, depending on what she's doing. If she's looking for 2 kidneys. In this case, she's looking for 1. But to make it statistically scientific, it's long trials. And you guys sat through here, and you only sat through 5 people. Can you imagine sitting through an entire day or 2 days of this just to make it statistically significant? So what I want you to do is, I want you guys to think about what questions you might ask. Just 1 question per person. And we'll take a few of those from the audience and what you might ask if you were going to try to set up some controls with Anita, and we'll see how she answers, all right? And I'm going to ask, I'm going to have to borrow one of these mics. I stuck one right there. Yeah, our mics aren't working. Do we have a mic for the audience, an extra one? Because I was handed this one, which was... You have one, DJ? All right, good. So if you have a question for Anita, would you stand up, please? And go ahead. If you would just go to it and just pick them up random, if you would. And Anita, if you could try to just answer succinctly, if you could, please. Because we have been here a while.
I was wondering if you'd ever heard of synesthesia, and if you might have experienced anything like that perceptually.
Yeah, I have synesthesia. When I look at numbers, I see them in color. And when I look at physics equations, I see them in color, and the colors blend into shapes. And that's I'm a physics major, and it makes it very easy for me to do physics because it's just colors and shapes, and then those turn into the letters, the variables again. So yes, I'm aware. I think this is part of synesthesia, although I've never come across this kind in the literature, but it's similar. Yeah.
All right, I just want to say one thing. The volunteers can turn around now if you like to.
So one possibility is that you're seeing, in this case, since the person who's missing the kidney knows when you were looking at them, there's the possibility of a different reaction on their part physically from the other 4 people. I think that might be a possibility.
Yeah, and that's a big problem. For a test protocol, I would actually ask for a very large screen with just the cutout of the back area where the kidneys are. Because I only need to see the kidney area, so everything else which is providing possible clues is just not even necessary, but it's more laborious to construct such a screen. But yes, it's a problem, possible problem.